Hi, thanks for joining me. Welcome to Alleviate Dry Eye, where you can learn to take care of your eyes like it's the only pair you'll ever have. I'm Dr. Pamela Terrio. I'm the author of Alleviate Dry Eye and also the clinical director of the Dry Eye Center at Lusk Eye Specialists here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Today I want to talk to you about 3 tips to alleviate your allergy symptoms this spring. And so the first way that you can alleviate your itchy, red, watery eyes is to avoid the allergen. So you want to keep the pollen off of your clothes, out of your house, out of your bed, out of your eyes. And here's a couple of great ways of doing that. So if you're going to be going out and about this spring, make sure that you wear something that covers your clothing so that when you come indoors, you can leave that piece of clothing outside. If here in Louisiana, we get a lot of yellow pollen that'll come off the trees and coat our cars. And so during that time, it's very helpful to wear something, an outer layer that you can leave in the garage or in your car that will shield the rest of you from bringing that pollen indoors. So a hat, a raincoat, something that you could take off once you get inside the house. And then another great tip is to shower before you go to bed. So if there's any pollen on your skin or in your hair, you're getting rid of it before you climb in and get it all over your pillow. Finally, utilizing an artificial tear, preservative-free would be my recommendation to rinse your eyes once you come back indoors from being outside. You'll eliminate more of that pollen that would irritate the front surface of your eye. Okay, so now we're on to step 2, reducing the amount of pollen that's stuck to your contact lenses. So if you're a contact lens wearer, you want to make sure that that pollen is not getting in your eyes in the first place. Wear some sunglasses, and if you can, switch to a daily disposable contact lens. So that's a contact lens that you would just take out at the end of the day and throw it in the trash. If you're not able to wear a daily disposable contact lens because of your prescription, then make sure that you're cleaning your contact lenses very thoroughly during allergy season. That means that you need to rub them in the palm of your hand. So once you take them out, put them in the palm of your hand, squirt a bit of solution onto the contact lens, and then rub 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rinse that off before you put it into your case to store at night. If you are saying that you'll rub them in the morning, then oftentimes you're getting all that pollen is staying in your case, and then you're rubbing your lens right before you put it back in the next morning. So it's much better to clean them at night before you store them. The other thing I would say is that if you can switch to Clear Care, a hydrogen peroxide based cleansing solution, it's going to do a more thorough job of removing all of that pollen from your contact lenses. If you haven't used Clear Care before, make sure you read the instructions on the box, because the hydrogen peroxide solution needs to cleanse your lenses for 6 hours before you can put them back in your eye. And so it's a very specific cleansing process, but it's preservative free and it'll make your contact lenses super clean. And the last recommendation I have is to be cautious when you're using over-the-counter allergy products. So it might be common, because you're sneezing and your nose is running and your eyes are watering, that you want to take an over-the-counter antihistamine orally at this time of the year. But if you're a dry eye sufferer, you want to steer clear of Allegra, Claritin, Zyrtec. Those antihistamines will actually cause your eye to produce less tears, and it'll make your eyes more dry in the long run. So if you can, switch to an over-the-counter eye drop for allergies. And there are a couple of really good ones on the market. Just last month, Pataday was recommended, FDA approved as an over-the-counter allergy eye drop. So you can get that in the pharmacy without a prescription these days. That drop you can use 1 drop in the morning, and within 3 minutes you'll start to feel relief from your red, itchy, watery eyes, and it lasts for at least 16 hours. So you're really getting all day support for your allergy eyes with just 1 drop. That, like I said, is available at the pharmacy. The other 2 that I really recommend that are over the counter are Alleviate or Zaditor. And I would steer clear of Visine A, Nafcon A, or Opcon. All of those have vasoconstrictors in them, so it's a redness relieving agent to reduce how red your eyes look, but they do that by constricting the blood vessels or the blood flow to the front surface of your eyes, and in the long run that can be harmful. So if you can find Pataday over the counter, that's a great drop. Like I said, it was prescription strength, or it still is prescription strength, but it was by prescription only up until about a month ago. So there you have it. 3 great tips for how to alleviate your springtime allergies. And if you want more great tips from me, you can check out my website at www.pamterrio.com, where you can find this blog, number 55 on the blog, or you can see me in person at Les Sky Specialist here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Once again, thanks for joining me where we learn how to take care of your eyes today so your vision will last you a lifetime. Have a good evening.